My Movie Recollection with Vincent Cloud.
John Nemitz.
And James Clark.
And this is a show where we talk about movies drawn at random and discussed with a sense of we got to do
Poignancy.
poignancy.
Yeah,
All right.
poignancy.
Well, I was trying to say fast.
Urgency?
No, I said that in the last episode. Trying to vary it
Oh.
up. Speaking of speed,
very
with a
poignant.
with a sense of haste.
haste. Yeah, we haven't said that yet. Yeah, there we go. Haste.
But
Right.
not so much that we make waste, that's for sure.
All right. Let's start off with John's movies.
All right, let's shuffle the list here. Ooh, okay. This is 3 words. First word starts with A, but it is not the word A. It is from the 60s. It is part of a long series of movies.
Another.
Is it a Bond movie?
Nope.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
we're talking those kind of numbers in the series. It's a foreign language film.
Oh, I don't know, Akira or something like that.
It's something you would like way more than that, Vince.
Oh,
So,
jeez. I don't know.
No,
It's
Aliens
in-
wasn't. No.
it's in the Godzilla series.
Okay.
Attack?
Yeah, that's the third word.
Oh,
All monsters attack.
That is right.
Wow. Okay. Well, we kind of mentioned it on another podcast that we do, but I've never seen this one. This is where all monsters attack, right?
Yeah, one would think.
Oh, yes. James, have you seen this movie?
I have not.
I haven't either. So that means whoever hasn't watched it has to come up with a plot. What do you think All Monsters Attack is
I
about?
believe this is probably a Japanese movie. It's going to be black and white, and it's just monsters attacking people, and then people attacking monsters, and then monsters attacking monsters, and people attacking people, and it's probably going to be a couple deaths, a couple resurrections, hopefully,
Oh.
and it's probably not much of a plot line. Special effects in the 60s, probably going to be phenomenal. So that's something to look forward to.
That much you are spot on.
Yeah. It's going to be some spot motion with some stop motion. No. Yeah, I'm just going to go with no plot. There's no plot whatsoever.
Who needs them with that Godzilla, right? He just steps on
Yeah.
buildings, man. It's great.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Sure.
Yeah, this one has maybe too much plot. It's pretty
Boy, was I wrong.
it's pretty bizarre actually. So basically there's this little kid and like living in the normal real world where kaiju exist and are just a thing that everyone deals with. In his life, he's getting bullied by some kid at school, and then I feel like there's a weird kidnapping situation where he's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and these robbers come in and end up tying him up or something. But he then goes to sleep and he has these dreams that he's on Kaiju Island, and he meets what's Godzilla's son's name? The really
Oh,
Manoa or something like that.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that
So
character.
yeah. So he becomes best buds with Son of Godzilla, and through they both learn together how to confront your bully, because Son of Godzilla's derpy ass is also being bullied on Kaiju Island by some Some kaiju I don't think is in any of the other movies.
Oh,
He's
shit.
only there to be a bully.
This sounds like the Chuck Norris movie Sidekicks,
Oh, yeah.
where a kid is like, man, I'm getting bullied and whatever. So he just fantasizes about Chuck Norris, and he kind of like, what would Chuck Norris do? And he does it for himself in real life. So Sidekicks is a hack job.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know. You said that you liked these Showa era Godzilla movies. Is this kind of, and you don't like to rank things, I know that, but
This
would,
is definitely in my the bottom half of my preference for sure.
all
It does
right.
make me wonder if all the other Godzilla movies are in some other kids' imaginations.
Oh shit. Yeah. James, have you watched any of these Godzilla movies?
Not like one or two of them, but now I'm thinking like, what if like ordinary people is in the kaiju's imaginations? Like, is that what they dream of?
I
Like,
love
what if
ordinary people.
it's pretty good? Pretty good. It's a
Uh,
Southern that can act and
oh yes, yes. What's the Judd Hirsch as a doctor of mental health awareness, slowly bleeding into the other podcast. Yeah, great stuff. You know what? I say next movie. Let's go to James.
all right. I only got. Can you guys hear that lawnmower outside? Do I have to close the window here?
I can on my end just because, but I'm not hearing it on
Oh,
yours.
because you're in the same lawnmower in real life. We might be in the same building.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, John.
the
Um,
lawnmower is coming from outside the building.
it's going farther away now. It's getting closer here.
Yeah,
Um,
we got
I
him in a
got
pickle.
four. I got four stacks of like seven movies each. So pick one through four.
I'll do three.
Okay,
I'll do three.
three
Is
and
that
three.
unoriginal?
I like it. So we can only either go from the top down or the bottom up.
I'll go down.
Would you like
Middle out.
something from like the early 2000s that's like fantasy, or would you like war?
Let's do make us guess the war movie. How many words?
Three words. Everyone's seen it.
What's it start with? What letter?
B.
How many words is Black Hawk?
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we want that one?
Wait, that's the movie?
That's three from the top. Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I have one thing to say about this movie. I fell asleep in the theater watching it. I was like, I fell asleep to gunfire, like, because that's all it is. If you ever see the movie, I'm sorry, but
I have a thing to say about this movie. You were wrong about everyone's seen it. I've never watched.
Oh, okay. What do you, John? What do you think it's about then?
Isn't it? It's like in Somalia or something. Is that correct?
Can I
sure.
look? Am I allowed to look?
Yeah, you can look.
Um, yeah, I think there's you know, some dudes in a helicopter doing helicopter stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, Somalia. You're
Recon.
right.
Um,
Pretty good
they're
for someone who's never seen it.
yeah, that's the only thing I knew about it. They're dealing with this lack of a government in this country, and that's a little bit too much pressure, aka air pressure, and it knocks the helicopter out of the air and it's down, and they gotta uh, get back to friendly territory after losing their mode of transportation. And they do
Uh,
it successfully.
yeah. Okay. It's a huge cast. It's kind of cool. Um, But honestly, it's just them like, oh my God, we're getting shot at, and then and we're shooting at them at all times. You know, like Tom Sizemore is kind of cool. He just stands there. He doesn't bother to duck or anything. You
Well,
know, like everyone's
Tom Sizemore's always kind of cool. Like,
yeah. And the idea that like he's I don't know, he pays no mind to the enemy when he's getting shot at. Everyone's like ducking. He's just standing there like, okay, what you're gonna do is do this and that, and everyone's like, all right, you know, it's fucking cool. But god damn it, that's all it is just shooting. And I was in the theater and I got so fucking bored. I fell asleep to shooting. I woke up just in time for shooting. But they're like, "Oh, we're gonna cross the gate and get out of this awful town that we've been stuck in this whole time." So it's just like, what did I miss? And I eventually watched the movie. Nothing. It's just that the whole time. It's crazy. Not a fan.
you know what's funny? Side note is like the movie theater is one of my favorite places to take a nap. Like I'll go in and a movie's boring, and I just pass out for about 45 minutes. Comfy seats, reclining them.
Geez, that's like $8 nap these days.
You bring a niece with you, just like don't go anywhere. You set the popcorn on her lap. It's kind of like a seatbelt. I watched part of Sing doing that.
Oh, I saw Sing too.
I didn't. I was sleeping.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my god. Sing tangent, real quick, like 3 seconds long. Why was it animated animals when it could have been told with humans doing the same thing? It's just them trying to get on a musical audition reality show sort of thing, like a musical competition. But they're hippos and lions. You're like, who cares? It didn't make any sense.
It's more. I believe their target market was not 38-year-old men.
You could say
I
the
was
same about the
35 at the
Lion
time.
King.
Oh, my bad.
Could say the same about Lion King. Like when it was Hamlet, it was people and it was fine. Why did they make
God
Lion
damn
King?
it.
Well, I think like everyone likes when what is it, Mustafa the monkey raises his Simba up in the air, and then Michael Jackson holds blanket out over the balcony, and people lose their shit. So
Blanket, played by Jonathan Taylor Thomas. New movie? Next movie? My movie.
Vince's turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna click on shuffle here on letterbox.com. Any of you movie fans out there should do this. All right. This movie is
follow Vince Cloud on Letterboxd.
I'm not familiar with Letterbox. I think I've heard of it, but what is it?
It's like IMDb meets a social network of sorts.
Yeah. It's a good way to describe it.
Okay, so this movie is a 7-word title, starts with P.
Jeez. Potter, Harry, and the
no. It is a gigantic franchise. That should help.
Prometheus, etc., etc.
Is it Pirates?
Oh,
Pirates
of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest?
No.
That's 7 words.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
It is 7 words, but it's not the movie. I mean, it really doesn't.
Is it not Pirates of the Caribbean?
It is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Did you try Dead Man's Chest?
Dead Man's Chest, yeah.
It's 7 words. I don't get it. Why isn't this? I mean, I don't think it really matters.
It's not The Curse of the Black Pearl. It's not.
Yeah, just keep going till you reach it.
Yeah,
Davy Jones Locker. I don't even know the titles.
That's plausible. Is that it?
No.
Come on.
I'll just tell you guys. At World's End.
Never would have come up
with that. The 12th one. Yeah.
Sure did feel like it. Oh, shit. Have you guys seen it?
Nope.
Which one is it in the? I know I have. It's one
I'll
of the
tell you.
first
I'll tell you
three.
which one it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's the one where Johnny Depp needs his rum and it's missing for some reason.
That sounds about right. A couple sea creatures in there.
At World's End is the original, the trilogy, the ending of those
The
first three
third one of the
movies.
trilogy. Yeah.
Yep. And what is it? Like it picks up right from Dead Man's Chest, which was 7 words long, that title. But like
I see
Here's
a
the thing.
sense of theme here.
Johnny Depp was dead, so they got to go and rescue him, and that's like the beginning, and then it gets back to the Colonel dude. I don't know. They seem like they're pirates, but they're not. They're the presumably good guys, right? The Navy and shit like that. It's basically Return of the Jedi, but with pirates. It's like the same fucking plot, in
Is
my
that the
opinion.
one where he gets like sucked into like the wall of weird sea creature people?
Is that Skarsgård? That's the wall of.
Yeah, with a starfish on his face.
Yeah, that's his dad, right? Isn't that Orlando Bloom's dad?
Yes. Yes.
Man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Is Jeffrey Rush in this one too?
In the third, yes, he is in the third one because they brought him back
Okay.
in this one because they were
Yeah.
like, oh, only I can get, Johnny Depp or whatever.
How about Jeffrey slow down a little bit?
He's always in such a hurry.
Okay, so you've seen it, James. Do you remember
Was
liking this at all?
was this the one with Calypso also?
Yeah, she gets giant at the end, right?
She had a huge part. No, I didn't like any of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I was bored out of my mind because I think John summed it up, surmised it perfectly at the beginning, where you know.
Not even the first one. I didn't mind the first one. I liked it.
No. It's two different movies. There's a movie with a plot, and then there's just Johnny Depp being a drunk pirate. So,
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's true.
and then eventually they're like, let's get rid of that whole plot thing and concentrate on what's important. Johnny, do your thing.
Yeah, I remember this one scene where it looked cool, like the bad guy's like resigned. He's like, "Oh, I'm pretty much dead." So he's like slowly walking down his ship while it's being exploded with cannons.
Yeah.
And it looked cool with like debris flying at him, but it's like, well, the force of those explosions, you wouldn't be able to just calmly walk through them. You would probably get hit by some sonic blast. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That kind of summarized the movie, where it's like it looks pretty. Keira Knightley, I think, is pretty, but like the movie's so empty to me. I just, it was all right.
Yeah, that's how I felt. The ones I saw like were enjoyable enough to watch, but it's not something like I keep thinking about by any
Yeah,
means.
it's a one time watch. You go in, you know what you're expecting. It delivers on what you're expecting, and you're like, all right, I've seen that. Now I'm done.
Maybe squeeze in a nap or two.
I don't know. There's a lot of explosion, gunfire. I can't do that.
That
You'll
never
put me
stopped
right
Vince.
out. Yeah. Next movie, John.
All
I
right,
think.
back to me. Ooh, single word starts with B, as in B movie.
Beaches.
Ooh.
Nope.
Ba, ba, ba.
Nor is it the beach.
Beethoven.
It almost breaks our rule of no
Oh
documentaries.
my gosh.
And I'm saying that with my tongue firmly implanted in my cheek.
Uh, This is Spinal Tap. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's just one word, right?
Um,
Beetlejuice?
Actually, now that I've clicked on it,
Based
it
on the
looks
true
like
story.
it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 word title.
Whoa.
It's like a mockumentary with a lot of like scripted stuff, but also most of it is just like getting people's reactions to stuff.
Oh, Borat, the first
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
How to make great country, something Kazakhstan.
Cultural
Yeah.
learnings of America for make benefit glorious
Make-
nation of
yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, that one.
I literally didn't even know that was like the full title.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we've all seen it in theaters when it came out, right? Well, this thing was a hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't think I saw it in theaters because I was in college at the time, so I think I just waited for it to come out on DVD. DVD. It was back before streaming. There were these things called DVDs.
Okay, Grandpa. Go back to sleep in the theater.
uh I liked it a lot. Did you guys watch the sequel at all, real quick?
No,
Oh.
not like a Borat 2 kind of deal. Like I've
Yeah.
watched like Bruno,
Oh yeah.
but like
No, there was a Borat too.
okay.
Hmm. But yeah, it was just him like pretending to be from a made-up country, right? In the Middle East, and
No, it's a real
just
country.
Kazakhstan's a real country.
I thought the point was that he was making everything up or something.
Oh,
No?
I mean, beyond there being a country called Kazakhstan, he
Oh,
made
okay.
everything up. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, he so then yeah, the live reactions from everybody, everyone kind of thinks that he's so backwoods because they're like, "Oh, it must be true. He's a Middle Easterner." So it just kind of shows how we view those crazy foreigners and stuff like that. It was funny. It was really funny. And people still do that freaking my wife joke.
It's
Like,
so hard not to.
it's still
'Cause,
around.
like when I say the phrase "my wife," it just kind of sounds like it, and you just kind of go into it. Yeah.
He did very nice in that too, right? Very nice.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah, I remember him traveling around with like a chicken in his handbag or something, and it would like get out on the subway and stuff. And obviously his swimming, whatever you call it, like the
Oh,
oh
speedo.
that
I
yeah.
believe it's just a one. I believe it's a one piece,
Yeah.
over the shoulder one piece for men.
Yeah,
Doesn't it
that's
like end with
so
him like kidnapping Pamela Anderson or something like that?
that might have been the weakest part because it's like this isn't real,
Yeah,
because
obviously, like
That's,
right.
that's what gave it away.
but like no, like because everything else he's doing to real people is getting all these reactions. But like Pamela Anderson, spoilers, can't act, never had, never could. So
Barbed
yeah.
wire? What?
I was thinking the TV show VIP for you hardcore Pamela Anderson completionists out there. Uh yeah. Didn't I read somewhere where it's like that actually affected her relationship with Tommy Lee because that was like the final straw or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Like what?
I don't
Like
I
he saw how bad she was at acting, and that was
I think it was because his whole thing, he's like, "Oh, I'm going through America to I'm going to propose to Pamela Anderson, right?" And
yeah.
then the frat boys are like, "You got to check out this video, bro," and shit like that. And he's like in denial when he's
Oh
watching the
yeah.
sex tape. And I think because that movie was such a big hit, everyone was laughing and also felt bad that she was in that sex tape. So I think that was just the one extra little thing that broke the marriage up, that abusive marriage. Yeah.
Yeah, what
So
else happened in there? I'm trying to remember some of the bits. Like I know he like somehow got in front of everyone at a rodeo or something, but I don't remember exactly what he did. Like did he make up like weird lyrics to the national anthem or something like that?
Didn't I think he sang Kazakhstan's national anthem, which was
Okay.
completely fabricated.
Yeah.
I remember something like that happening.
the his naked fight with his manager or whatever was
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah,
gross, but they really
that
went for
was
it. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, I do remember one thing where I'm like, oh, this is so fucking annoying. Where with the cheese, remember that? Where he's in the store, he's like, hey, what is this? And it's like, that's cheese. Then he goes up and points to the other, what is this? And he just keeps doing that, and it goes on for like 15 minutes. And I didn't know who else to be more mad about. Sacha Baron Cohen for marrying Isla Fisher, or the guy who's like, that's cheese, that's cheese, that's cheese every fucking time. That was nuts.
I
Like
must
you're
have.
mad at him for putting up with it?
Yeah. Wouldn't you? I don't know. Have you guys ever felt like, am I being punked right now? Like, is this person just fucking trying to make an ass of me? You know what I mean?
That's like
I've
my
met a
default
lot of
mode.
stupid people. Yeah, like you're not this dumb, but turns out they are.
Yeah, it's way sadder when there's no cameras. You're like, whoa, holy shit. Uh, because I would have signed off. I'm like, yeah, put me in the movie. All right, should we do another movie by James?
Movies by James.
Movies by James.
Movies by James. I have a store, Games by James, but that's different.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Sister
four
store.
stacks again.
All right, I want to choose stack 1.
And I
All
want to
right.
choose one.
Oh, this is a great one.
Oh,
Well, they're
man.
both great. Top or
Both.
bottom? Yeah, are you
Top.
counting up or counting down?
Oh, you
Power.
said bottom.
Power
Jeez.
bottom.
Bottom.
Pirates
All right. I wouldn't be shocked if you guys have already done this one before. It's 2 words and it starts with a P.
Caribbean.
Close. No. You got the P part right.
Ooh.
That it starts with a P. It's not pirates.
Oh.
Oh, is it Pacific Rim?
No.
Oh, too
No.
bad. I know a lot
Yeah.
about
What
that movie.
what would we have done, John, if it was
Uh,
Pacific Rim?
Nothing because I haven't seen it.
Pi, comma, American.
Ooh, no. I
Eh,
believe I believe this starts out as a fairy tale being told to a grandson.
Oh.
Oh, The Princess
Oh, it's
Bride.
the Princess
I don't think
Bride.
there's a the. I think it's just Princess Bride.
All
Well,
right.
all right, whatever. I mean, hey, so this was one of those movies. Wait, have you guys seen it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. It took me a long time to see the movie, but I think people gushed about this, and I was like, oh, I just never happened to see it growing up and stuff. So it was always like, that's not my fantasy movie or whatever. For some reason, I don't allow myself that when I watch it.
I didn't
It's the
I didn't see
stupidest
it
thing.
until I was in high school. Like I didn't see it as a kid. I also didn't see Goonies until I was 28. So
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that
I'm
movie sucks.
similar with both of those. And yeah. But were you reluctant to watch Princess Bride because you thought it was gross and had kissing in it, Vince?
No, like I said, we just didn't have that movie. Either we didn't own it, or maybe I didn't watch it if we rented it, because that came out in what, the 80s. So maybe my mom and dad rented it, but maybe I didn't watch it. I don't know. But it was fine. It was oh,
87.
Carrie
Carrie,
Elwes.
Yeah.
Carrie Ewells.
Yes,
Um,
I like him.
Jenna, she's in it, right?
Oh,
She's in
right.
it.
What's her name? Right, Rachel,
Robin Wright.
Robin,
Robin
Wright
Wright.
Robin
Penn.
Wright. Yeah. Actually, I think this is her first movie. It's introducing Robin Wright.
Oh wow.
Princess Buttercup, right? Um,
Wallace Shawn, Andre
was
the
that the
Giant.
inconceivable dude?
Yeah.
Wallace Shawn?
Mandy Patinkin.
What are all
I
these
couldn't.
names?
I watched it like 3 times before I realized that was Mandy Patinkin because I only knew
Yeah.
him from the TV show. And I'm like, you got old. Then I'm like, oh
Who
yeah, that was 30 years ago.
I only
who's
knew him from
Mandy?
Yentl.
Who are you talking about? Who's this? Is this the guy who's like,
Inigo
oh, prepare
Montoya.
to die? Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Mandy Patinkin's also in Criminal Behavior. What is that? Um,
Oh, right. Is it Criminal
it's the one where
Minds?
yeah, Criminal Minds, where they all just stand around and then everyone has one line and they go around in a circle and everyone says their one line. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
I liked it until someone pointed that out to me, and then I watched it. And I'm like, I couldn't unsee it.
Oh, Peter Falk. I
Princess
like Peter
Bride.
Falk. He's the grandpa.
Yeah. So the book or the movie has like the framing device of the grandfather reading the story to the grandson. The book it's based on also has a weird framing device where like the author is claiming that he is basing this book on some other book, but he's only keeping all the good parts. So he'll just like break in and say like, oh, and now there's like 3 chapters of lineage, this guy, son of that guy, etc. I'll just skip all that and get you to the next relevant part of the story, and like he'll just like interlude with all that kind of stuff, which I thought was kind of funny.
That's really interesting because when I watched it or like maybe caught scenes of it on TV, it seemed like a parody movie of fantasy films. Like it maybe
Yeah, like
yeah.
it has like parody kind of jokes in it, but it doesn't feel like a parody in the same way that like the stuff that nothing happens just as like a throwaway event. Like I think it all moves the narrative forward, but like the humor in it is, I don't know.
Yeah, because isn't Billy Crystal like doing his Oscar shtick? He's supposed to be like a
Yeah.
wizard or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Sarandon is in this movie, and I think if I ever had a man crush on someone, it might be him. Might, because he was in Fright Night, Dog Day Afternoon, Child's Play, shit like that. He was Jack Skellington in Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The bit with Wallace Shawn going like where he's trying to decide where the poison is. Like I was using that bit with my nephew last week where he was playing like guess which hand like the penny is in or whatever. I'm like, you want me to think it's in that hand, but I know you want me to think that's in that hand, so clearly it's in the other hand. But maybe you know that I'm gonna think that.
Just line for line.
Yeah.
He grows up thinking you're so witty and shit.
Yeah, it'll be like he'll be like 17 before he realized that everything Uncle John said came from a movie.
Oh, I heard that Andre the Giant, his scenes when he's on the horse, he's actually not on the horse. He's on a crane wired up because the horse couldn't handle his
No
weight.
horse can handle him.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was in pretty bad health in that movie. Like he couldn't even like. I know there was one scene. I think it was Princess Buttercup where she falls and he catches her. Like they couldn't even do that. Like his back was so bad.
Oh. To gigantism, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like he didn't want to get cured or something like that. Is that the story?
Is there a cure?
Or not a cure, but you could be. God damn it!
You
Dave
can
got
like remove
mad.
your I think you can remove your pituitary gland or something that'll
Mm.
stop you from growing like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
But he
But
didn't
I don't
want
know
it.
if it was I don't know if it was really a choice that he
Oh, really?
had. Yeah.
Hmm.
I do know the guy could drink a lot of beer apparently.
So I hear.
Like
Didn't he say like I need like 3 bottles of vodka before I start to have a warm feeling in my tummy or something like horrifying like that? I'm like, my God.
Yeah. I liked a lot of the concepts in the movie, like the um Dread Pirate Roberts thing is where it's just like a
it's
name
good.
and a title that gets passed down because it's so hard to like build up fear as a new pirate. So they just like franchise the name because it
Mhm.
already has like all that the baggage behind it.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. One more or another? Who's up? It's me? Well, what do you know? I will go with let's see what the next movie is here. Oh my gosh. It's a one-word title, starts with a C.
Chocolat.
Choco not. More like that's not the movie.
Um,
Congo?
Candyman.
No, no, and no. Found footage.
Cloverfield?
Nope.
Good answer. That's found footage.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one
one
word.
word.
That starts with C. What's this guy's problem?
I think it's changing up on us.
Superpowers. Teenagers.
Hmm.
Uh,
Kick-Ass starts with a K, not a C.
Max Landis wrote it. Michael B. Jordan's in it before he got big.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think you
think I
guys
know
get
this
it.
movie.
Chronicle. The movie was Chronicle.
Not only have I not seen it, I've never heard of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Chronicles of Narnia? Did you not read the rest of it?
What do you guys think Chronicle is about?
Well, I think it's about these kids crime fighting.
Superpowers.
Yeah.
I know Michael B. Jordan's in it.
Before he got big.
Before he got big. Some found footage.
Written by Max Landis. Okay, so it's very much like what do you guys think about found footage first of all? Because this might depend on if you even like it.
I like it sometimes. Like, I do enjoy the Blair Witch, which I'll be talking about later for other reasons.
Oh my God.
I think it's dumb when it doesn't serve a purpose. Like, like when it's used effectively, it's a good device. When it's being used just because, oh, this other thing used it and it was successful, then it's kind of dumb.
So it's about James, do you like found footage?
I don't know. I didn't care for Blair Witch. I'm
What about Cloverfield?
I'm indifferent. I like Cloverfield.
Why Cloverfield over which?
Oh, because I don't know. Because it wasn't in black and white, done by high schoolers. It was a joke. There
So
was slightly more of an ending and a plot, and
that's true. Cloverfield gave me a bigger headache though. With my motion sickness. But
yeah,
anyways, Chronicle works a little bit because the character is like, oh, I want to be a director, so I'm just recording the whole time. But then luckily there's a girl who's also recording herself, so you could sometimes cut between, you know what I mean? Eventually, well, they find basically an asteroid falls and the three friends, they check it out and then they come back up and they're like, oh, we have powers, we could move things with our minds and we could fly. And I think that's it. Or they could move stuff with their mind. So the one guy, he starts to like walk around with his camera on him. He could just make it float. So you could have some pretty decent shots of himself when he's killing people. He eventually turns evil. The other two are like, whoa, what's going on, man? This isn't right. That's not what our powers are for and shit like that. So it's not bad. The actor who eventually turns bad I always thought he was a good actor, but he never got big like Michael B. Jordan, you know?
is it Jesse Hyman?
No, it was Amazing Spider-Man 2. He played Harry. That guy. I think he's a talent, but never got big. Dave, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
We're talking about the movie Chronicle.
That's
Never
what I
saw it?
said.
Never heard of it?
Hey, never heard of it. Know nothing about it.
Do you like
Do you-
found footage?
I think Blair Witch is probably the only like found footage movie I've ever seen.
And how'd you feel about it? Are you going to relate
Blair
to
Witch
John
was
or James?
probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yes, yes.
What about Cloverfield, Hotshot?
Um, it was really good, other than the part where they forgot to like write a plot to a movie. Or they had a plot, but they didn't have any story. Like Cloverfield, could have been so good, but it was such a disappointment.
All right. Well, you know what? This is a great time to end the show. Like, subscribe, and comment. No, let's do one more movie for Dave. Whoever's up next.
Wait, I was gonna ask you, do you feel like if you randomly get superpowers somehow, that it becomes your moral responsibility to fight crime?
Ooh, good question. Uh, I don't know. The way the protagonist turns into the antagonist was kind of clever because he was always bullied and shit like that, and maybe that's what drove him to more crime and stuff. Because it's like it's just easier to do it with my powers and stuff than just do something. I don't know. If I could, because they can move shit with their mind and create force fields, that'd be cool. But flying, you get cold, and they kind of show that when they're flying. They're like, oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. Would you guys become heroes or villains with telepathy?
I would become a hero in the way that like the superheroes from The Boys are heroes. Like there's going to be a lot of collateral damage.
Lives.
Yeah, I
Human
think
lives.
you have to be a hero. I kind of look at it the same way they do in like the Star Wars movies, where it's like you can be a Jedi or you can be a Sith. All right.
What if you're not into lightsabers? You're more like Jango Fett. You like guns, jetpacks. I'm more like that guy.
Yeah, kind of hanging out in the middle ground like Count Dooku. Like I used to be a Jedi, but that wasn't for me. I'm kind of a Sith, but not quite.
Separatist.
We're just friends.
Wait a minute, John. Are you hero or villain? Or are you
I
Mr.
mean,
Neutral somehow?
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, why do I have to like change my life around just because like I touched some asteroid? Like, I just want to like live my life and sure I can, create a force field and fly a little bit, but that doesn't mean I have to go around like helping people or hurting people.
Thank God you didn't write the movie.
Well, instead the planet's gonna be destroyed. That's a shame. Fun while it lasts.
All right. One more movie from whoever's up. I don't even remember.
Probably back to me again. Oh. 3 words. First word is the. Second word starts with S, as in super.
The Salton Sea.
No.
Damn it. Would have been a good one.
Shawshank Redemption.
Nope.
Ooh,
Oh, we already covered
that's
that
too
too.
bad.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
One of the words is a number, but this is not a sequel. How's that for a riddle?
Oh, oh fuck.
The Seven Magnificents.
Is it the Seven
Like
Samurai?
No,
Oh.
that would have been a good use of that clue, though.
The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Ooh.
Have we never covered that one yet? I don't
We have
remember.
not. We have not. I'm guessing we all saw it, right?
No, I didn't. No spoilers.
All right. Well, I remember I saw it by myself. Like, my mom was like, "Yeah, drop your kids off, watch something." And my brother wanted to watch something else. So I watched The Sixth Sense, and the ending happened. And as soon as I got in the car, they're like, "So how was the movie?" I was like, "John, he was dead the whole time." But at the time though, they're like, "Oh, that is kind of a unique idea," not knowing that was like a huge spoiler and shit like that. But I thought I really liked it. It was Toni Collodi, who's like she deserves more due as a actress. She's really awesome in it. And then Haley Joel Osment, he got a Best Supporting Actor nomination. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was all downhill from then.
I mean, you got AI.
That's everyone's defense. AI. What do you guys think? Any favorite parts?
I loved it. I loved it. I didn't see the ending coming, and then like you go back and watch it again, and you're like, yeah, I probably could have seen that coming. But
Yeah,
I
like
also
it's a rare movie where like the twist is deserved and that
Mhm.
it holds up to scrutiny and like you can watch it with through a completely different lens the second time.
I'd also side note on that. I'd also had the spoiler alert ruined for me for Fight Club, and then I
Ah,
completely forgot it. And then I completely forgot about it, and I was still surprised at the end of the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I was told that that was happening, and just spaced out. So I think it's good when you can rewatch a movie and kind of forget that there's a twist at the end. Like you watch it again, and if you don't focus on the fact that he's already dead, it's still a good movie.
that's how
What
I
do you,
was for Game of Thrones that like I waited so long to watch it that everyone would like talk about stuff that was supposedly spoilers or whatever
So
that it didn't mean anything to me.
you knew about the coffee cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
coffee cup? Oh, the where
The
the
Starbucks cup.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
I was like,
Spoiler.
when you said the coffee cup, I was like, yes, when they poisoned Joffrey. But no, that
It was the Door Dasher with Starbucks.
wasn't.
Doesn't taste
One
like
one
soy milk in my latte.
I think the one thing I didn't like about The Sixth Sense was like it promoted M. Night Shyamalan and gave him a free pass to just do like shit movie after shit movie where they
Yeah.
just don't have endings. And he's like, well, it works, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Like The Village. Whoa, that
Ugh.
was horrendous.
Saw that in theaters. That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like
me too.
it just seemed like, oh, he's the twist guy. Make another twist movie, twist guy. I'm like, it doesn't have to be that way. I do like some of his movies though. Like, what was the one? Knock at the Cabin? I actually enjoyed quite a bit. That came out a year or two ago,
But aren't you like a Batista target or something? Just love
probably.
everything he does.
Oh, I love it. I did think he was really good in that actually, but
I did see that. Yeah, now they mentioned Batista. Yeah, no,
I like Signs.
yeah.
God damn it. I felt like that was a good return for him. I enjoyed Signs.
Yes.
No
Signs
signers
was
out there?
awesome. I love
Yeah,
Signs.
there we go.
It was great.
Isn't
It
isn't
was
the
like
twist
there's
isn't the twist that they don't like water?
kind
It's
of.
not a
Well,
it, it
the
was
twist is more of like the story of like how everything matters because like his wife was dying and she uttered like last words and she
swing
told
away.
Meryl to swing away
Yeah.
and then it just kind of everything tied in together at the end other than like the aliens being allergic to water on a planet that's like 80% water. That little plot hole.
Oh man.
but the Sixth Sense,
Yeah. Great film.
some pretty some gruesome dead people in it, huh? You know, for a kids movie.
I can't.
Do you ever feel like any movie that has a kid in it, especially as a star, like, oh, it's a kids movie?
No. Oh, Misha Barton. She was in there before her OC days. She was the girl that got poisoned. Remember,
Was
she's under
she?
the bed. Yeah.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
Oh, was there like a kid in it who's like a kid actor in the movie or something?
Right.
And like
He's like the bully.
he's like in the commercials or something. I don't remember.
Right.
Is that why you hate child acting, Vince?
For
Because of him.
that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Hey, great movie. Great movie to end the show on. Like, subscribe, comment. This was my movie recollection. Make sure to go to mymovierecollection.com for all your movie recollection needs. And this was Vincent Cloud.
And this was John dead the whole time Nemitz.
And this was James Clark, still alive, barely.
And just a bit of Dave.
Just a dash.